Yo guys, what's poppin'? It's Nick here, and today is update here on Skyblock 0.7.5 has just dropped new balancing changes, new event, and there's some other new stuff as well, and we'll get right into that. I guess there's a new island too, which is where the new event takes place. The first season starts in 1 day from now, so you can just open up the event and see, and there's going to be like two events right after this too for the next like 2 days, so that will be awesome. Then it's the Spooky Festival, and then it's another fourth season of the Jerry. So there's going to be a lot of these events coming up in the next week, so that will be awesome. And the next thing I want to cover is a little bit about the event. They posted a little bit about the event in the forum post, which I will have linked below, but there's not like too much really. It looks like from the what I've gathered from the forum, there's gonna be like some building or with like some Jerry's or something in it, like some workers, and they said it's a workshop, and there's gonna be like some workers or something in there. I'm assuming Jerry's that we are gonna have to defend and make sure they don't die, and then I think you get rewards for that. It's 1 hour long, just like the Spooky Festival. I'm not too sure what the rewards are. It says gifts. It says there's three types of gifts, green, white, and red. The red ones obviously being the best, and you just give it to someone else, I guess. To use the gifts, you go to player, accept your own co-op members, right-click them with a gift in your hand, and you'll both get the rewards. So it kind of is like a way for everyone to, benefit, I guess, in the giving spirit. And my man Ice is getting all the ice minions because that will lead us into the next thing I wanted to cover. Because these are just kind of like my most important things. I'm not going to be covering everything, but these are going to be the most important things. The next thing I want to cover is going to be the ice collection. There's been quite a lot of stuff added here in the ice collection. Before there was literally like nothing in the ice collection, but now there's this ice bait. Gives you 20% chance to catch winter creatures. So I'm guessing we're probably gonna get some rare drops from these. It's very easy craft for the bait. Um, and then we obviously got some other stuff like the enchanted pike packed ice, but that's just the same as any normal enchanted item like pumpkins or anything. The frozen scythe 80 damage doesn't seem too good to me. But in ice 10 here, the upgrade to the blaze leggings actually, or the blaze armor itself, seems like it could be pretty good here. Um, Max of is 1000 damage a second now, so I'm not too sure. That seems like it might be kind of hard to get, but it could be good. I'm not too sure. But the main thing I like about the new ice collection is this auger rod. It seems like it is going to be very good. It breaks nearby ice blocks where it lands, so maybe this is a way to get into the thing, in the Romero Island. I'm not too sure if anyone has been able to get in there. There's like an ice block in that pond. But anyways, the crafting recipe doesn't look too hard. It's just some enchanted ice. I don't think this stuff is even that expensive. But yeah, this fishing rod does seem to be pretty good. It increases the speed by 50% and triples the chance of sea creatures to be winter sea creatures. So, and on top of the 20% from the other stuff, you're getting 70%, isn't it? No, triple. I don't know. I don't know how much that is. Triple plus on top of the 20% if using the bait. I don't know math very well, but that is a lot. Alright guys, we're moving on to the balancing changes. Most of these I'm going to kind of be skipping over because some of them aren't really too important, but and most of them are covered in the like proposed thread, so I'm not going to be covering too many of them. I'm just going to be covering some of the ones I like right now. And the one I like the most right now is this young dragon armor buff. You go so fast now. Um, like I can't even keep up with it when I'm doing my pumpkins. It is very fast. Faster than my farmer's boots actually, but I'm not very high level in farming, so that's why. Alright guys, there's also a buff, or yeah, I guess buffs to some of the other dragon sets. Like for example, Old got a pretty decent buff. Now you have 8 true protection defense, which could be pretty good. You get a little bit more feather falling, a little bit more defense, and a little bit more HP. And the protector armor got like 100 more defense, so that is really good. The wise changes we already know about. Um, the rest of the stuff doesn't really seem too important to me, like the Ender armor changes, the Raider's Axe nerfed, the Hurricane Bow fixed, Spider Hat, like all this stuff we kind of already knew about. So it doesn't really seem to be that useful to me. The most important thing I would say is the aspect of the dragon got half the drop chance, so that kind of sucks. There's the pigment sword did get a buff though, 10% crit damage, which is quite a bit actually, I would think. So it's better than the aspect of the dragons now, I would assume. Don't know too much about that. The ability got changed though. Instead it goes 50 defense for 5 seconds instead of just giving resistance 1. And apparently they fixed the damage 6, making the enemy invulnerable. So that's good. The Endstone sword also got a buff, 70 damage and 30 strength. So that could be good, but at the same time, the end stone sword and the end sword are two different things, by the way. The end sword got a nerf. It turned to uncommon instead of rare, and the end stone sword is the one that got the buff, the 70 weapon damage and the 30 strength. Um, I'm not too sure what else I really care about in this update. I mean, they did finally add the bat person thing, whatever it's called, like so you can use the grappling hook with no cooldown, and then the strong armor change increase the base damage of aspect to the end. We knew about that one already, but just that one is finally added. So I'm sure your strong armor will be selling for a lot right now. If you guys if you just had a bunch of strong stuff saved, I would recommend probably selling it now. I would probably definitely wait till the nons are unbanned though. Just saying. They also added a nice little general change where you won't be able to open player profiles when holding like swords and bows and stuff. So that is awesome. And then at the bottom of the thread, there's like their future plans for dungeons, which I guess you guys can read. I'm not going to go over too much, but makes it sound pretty interesting. They say the dungeons are going to be randomly generated and you'll never get the exact same dungeon twice, which I don't know if that's completely true. It's completely random. The chances are you could get a similar one, but I guess it might not be exactly the same. But they say they'll scale way beyond the current late game, and it allows the users to create very interesting mobs, and each mob can have their own settings, different behaviors and whatever, so they can even look like you. I don't know. That sounds very weird. Apparently, there's also a teaser. You guys can watch that video yourself. I haven't watched it. Um, but because the update literally just like came out. So I don't really know too much about it. It sounds like it's kind of like some sort of like AI system. I'm not really too sure, but that sounds very interesting there. I think that's kind of all I have for the thread, but there's a couple more in-game things I want to cover first, though. Alright, guys, apparently there is a new sea creature as well. Legendary, not sure what it drops. I think you have to be fishing 25 to get it. I'm only fishing 21, so RIP there. I'm not sure if there's some other ones. Yep, it looks like there's a couple other ones. The Frozen Steve, he will drop an Ice Rod. I can't look at those. And a White Gift. I'm not too sure what that is. A Frosty, he drops Hunk of Ice, so that is what's used to make the sword, I think, wasn't it? And another White Gift there. Fairy's Gear, blah blah blah. Monster of the Deep, Grinch. Okay. The Grinch drops nothing, apparently. Okay. I'm not too sure if there's anything else. Deep Sea Protector, no. Water Hydrant, no. Okay. And this is the last one. I do not have it unlocked yet, though. I think you have to be fishing 25, so RIP there. Alright guys, I think that's basically all I have for the update right now. I'm sorry if I missed anything you guys thought was important. If you guys have any other information that I didn't record in the video, definitely put it in the comments down below, and I might have to make like another little mini video about it or something, because we don't really know too much about the update right now. I just wanted to get a video out. I was actually going to go record Pit. I was just telling Ice, I was like, I'm going to go record a Pit video for today. And then the chat or whatever announced the update was live, and I sent me the patch notes like a minute later. So yeah, kind of ruined that idea. So sorry, no Pit. But anyways, I am really liking the young changes. I like go so fast now. It's faster than the farmer's boots, but like I said, I don't have very high farming level. But I just zoom now, like absolutely. It's hard, like I can barely keep up. Like I miss some of them sometimes. I can get them all if I have my mouse right. It's a little bit harder now. I might just have to take off a piece and use farmer boots or something instead. That's what I was doing earlier because then it makes it a little nicer. But alright guys, I found something that I thought was pretty funny or cool. You can like ping pong yourself now with the bat person armor and a grappling hook on someone else's island. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, I have the Bat Person armor on, borrowing it from Ice still, and we're gonna finally test out the grappling hook. It should have 0 cooldown now, so and they said the speed is a lot faster, so I'm not too sure. Looks like it's very interesting. It's a little bit buggy, because yeah, it's a little bit buggy, but because if you don't switch out, then it like starts behind you. So you kind of have to switch out and like back up a little bit. If you throw it out and back up like you normally do. If you guys didn't know actually, I feel like not a lot of people know about this, but if you like just throw out your rod like that, you won't go very far. What you do is you throw it out, back up, and run towards it. Like if you throw it, back up, run towards it, and jump, you'll go way faster. I feel like not a lot of people know that. Maybe they do, and I'm just a bot, but I don't really see that many people doing it when they use the grapple hook. So yeah, there's a pro tip for you guys. But anyways, I think that is actually all I have for you guys now. If you did enjoy and want to see more videos like this, definitely leave a like and subscribe. Go check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out. Another thing, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, was the Yeti sword and the snow generator. The snow generator doesn't seem like it's that expensive really. It takes, I guess, a level 1 snow minion. I'm not sure how you get that, I guess. I'm assuming it I'm assuming it's pretty easy. There's no recipe for it right now. It just starts at level 2. Before it said endstone minion, so I'm not too sure what's up with that though. And the Yeti sword, Hilt of True Ice. I'm not sure what that drops from. Was it from the Sea Creature guide? I don't think so. I think it's probably from this guy, but it just doesn't say what the drop is. So yeah. But the Yeti sword does look to be pretty good. 4,000 damage, minimum of 32 block or maximum of 32 blocks, 250 cost. So with the Y set, this could be pretty good. Yeah, I'm not too sure what else. Looks like it's gonna be very expensive though. So start buying your ice while you can, and maybe I was thinking you could probably sell it on AH. Like if you just buy ice and sell packed ice, enchanted packed ice on the AH, I mean, you could probably make a lot of money right now. Anyways, that's the actual end of the video. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.